And these live streams, by the way, appear on our YouTube page. You can also go to healthydemocracy.org/COVID and find the link there. So here's how the results have come in. You can see there's two, we didn't have to break any ties or anything. There's definitely two clear winners under housing, help with mortgage, rent relief, loans, payments, and under childcare and education, suggestions for things related to K-12 education. So those are going to be sort of two focus areas underneath that bigger question that you decided earlier. So the final thing today, this is a madcap day, isn't it? But we're really making a bunch of decisions that are going to determine the rest of the assembly for the next 4 sessions. So it's big stuff, and you have one more big decision to do. It's going to be another voting exercise just like this with some discussion before, and it's going to be on which should be which are the most important witnesses for the assembly to call first. So this is not necessarily the only witnesses that are going to get called, but it is. But these are the first folks. Probably one next time and one the following time, possibly 2 next time. Just sort of depends on availability. And I want to mention these are not necessarily this. So this, by the way, this list is exactly the same if you received the thing in the mail yesterday or today. You can refer to that, or you can view it directly on screen in your small groups. And as it says on that paper, these are sort of types of people, because getting individuals to commit with only a week notice would be kind of tricky. But these, you can tell these are sort of particular types of folks. There's a mixture of folks here. This list, this sort of menu of potential witnesses, was created by our partners at Oregon Kitchen Table and National Policy Consensus Center at PSU, who've done expert selection for a lot of nonpartisan processes over the years, including the Citizens Initiative Review. But this one is a really unique process in that, for us at least, it's the first time that you actually are doing what an advisory group would normally do, or a steering committee, or a group of researchers or something like that, which is that you are deciding who the people are, at least from this list, that are going to come and speak to the assembly. So this is going to be looking back at or thinking about your the big question that you've identified, and the 2 now focus areas, which, just to remind you, are help with the mortgage, rent relief, loans, payments, and suggestions for K-12 education, and who might best speak to that. And as I mentioned, this won't be the last time that you'll get a chance to choose folks from this menu. You'll be hearing from folks at the 3rd session, at the 4th session, and at the 5th session. So you'll be choosing a couple of folks here, and then the next time we meet next week, you'll be choosing some more folks. But just as an introduction, you'll be voting exactly the same as we just did, but with about 10 minutes or so to discuss first. With that, let's go into small groups.